Tell me one good reason what's the point of you watching without liking this video. Up to this far. Come on, yeah. Click that like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. One of the most important factors in poultry farming is ventilation. So every time when you come to a chicken house in the morning, you must open your side to allow fresh air to flow inside your chicken house. You'll even see how happy your birds will be once you open the side. Ventilation is very important. Bagiti, monna kwa paraboot. The second most important factor in the poultry farming, it's biosecurity. Always make sure that you deep clean your feed when you enter a chicken house. Bafella, good morning. Yeah, I'm scaring my chickens off. So, but otherwise, welcome to another video of Makwala Agri. Today I just want to share my day with you. What are some of the things that we're going to be doing here at Makwala Agri? So we are now in our first chicken house where we have 2 weeks old broiler chickens. So they've turned 2 weeks and this is how they look now after 2 weeks. Probably you've seen some shots that I've shot of these chicks. You've seen a video where I was placing these chicks. I've seen a video where I was getting wood shaving for these chicks. You've seen the whole lot of videos where we were actually preparing this brooder and stuff. So, but yeah, right now we're in our chicken house. They are only 2 weeks old, and I need to talk about a few things that actually we wanna do today. So they're just finishing off their starter feed. As you can see, it's almost finished, and over here as well they have their starter feed. It's almost finished. So, but if you can check our drinkers, our feeders, I'm sorry, the other one is down on the floor. Chiftanyana Brayaga, I just want to shoot. Yeah, thank you. Hey, you look fed, man. I'm feeding you well, ne? Aye, man. I'm feeding you well, ne? Yeah. And then this one, as you can see, it's sitting on the bottom. We didn't put legs on it. Mainly reasons because these chicks, they don't grow in the same what can I say, same height. They don't have the same genetics, so they grow differently, and I'll show you just now why the other one I didn't put the legs. But this one, excuse me, yeah, this one is a lamb shake, ne? Yeah, so look at this one, small. This one has base one legs. You know, these feeders, I've talked about them. I recommend them to a lot of farmers. If you're looking for this kind of feeders, you can DM me, organize something for you at a very, very lower price. So, you know my relationship with Poultry if you've been on the channel for a very long time. So guys, what I want to talk about now is the difference between these chicks. We have bigger chickens, we have medium chickens, we have this one over here. All these chickens came in the same day, but they look different. And this other, wait, you see, very small, tiny. This one was one of the reasons why I've decided to put this one on the ground, so that those smaller ones they can eat. And the funny thing that I always talk about is that these smaller chicks, they don't die, guys. When you record your mortality, you will not find them anywhere near the mortality rate thing. So they are always out of mortality, and they remain in the house until the end. So they are the last one to be sold. They are the last men to be standing in this house. I'm telling you, watch out these chicks. I think I have like 2 or 3 of them. Here's another one, but this one looks better, a little bit better. And they are fast. They move very fast. You have another one here. Yeah, you look at that one that I was showing you. Look at this. Hey, they move really fast, these things, guys. But anyway, I'm here in my chicken house. What I want to be doing now, this is the first house that I'm going to be in, and then we're going to go to the second house later. So they're also running out of water, so I need to refill the drinkers. I need to refill the feeders. But now we're gonna be switching from starter to grower. So right now, what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna quickly increase the space in this breeding house. We're also gonna be tinning the bedding. So there's a lot of work to do. So stay tuned. As I'm doing all these things, I'm showing you all these tricks. So the mortality rate in this house so far is still less than 5%. We have lost about 7 chicks. I don't know what's wrong with them, but yeah, we've lost about 7 chicks so far. The nice thing about losing chicks when they're still at this age is that you're not losing much money on them because you haven't fed them a lot. Imagine you losing them at the stage where you're about to sell. You'll cry there. People always say that I'm so humble when my chicken dies. I'm humble when they die at this stage, not when they die when they are older. There I'm not humble. So as we are about to increase the space, the first thing that I need to do is to push all this mess to that side. Everything here was moved backwards, and then we put a whole new wood shaving here, and then we turn this wood shaving, and then we put a new drinker as well. We want to increase our drinkers, we want to increase our feeders. So as our chicken grows, you increase your feeder, increase your drinkers. So now we have a lot of work to do. So speaking of the feed that I used and the cost that has occurred so far since this cycle has started, I'm just gonna calculate it with you right now, very quickly, and telling you about actually how much money have I spent so far on these chickens. So we're looking at day-old chicks. The cost of day-old chicks, we bought one box for 1,200. So I'm raising 300 chickens. A lot of people always want to know how many chicken I'm raising and stuff. So, but I'm not that guy who's shy about telling people how much or how many chicken I'm raising. So if you calculate how much money I make, it's on you. If I'm making a little, it's on you. If I'm making too much, it's on you. I don't care. But anyway, so we bought one box for 1,200. One of the reasons I'm saying these things is because a lot of farmers don't want to share the information about how many chickens they raise. I don't know why. Maybe there's this thing behind the number. Maybe if you're doing small numbers, you're not doing it well. I don't know. But I find it very interesting why people don't like hearing about how many numbers they raise in their house. So we are raising 300 chickens in here. Yo, there are a lot of mosquitoes here. Look at them. Oh, you need to apply some doom here. Anyway, I bought the odorless doom so that doesn't affect my chickens. Because the last cycle, if you've been on the channel with me, the last cycle we had a lot of issues where our chicken got some mosquito bite. So there were a lot of mosquito bites on my chickens, and this time I said, you know what, I'm gonna buy doom, but I'm gonna buy the odorless one, so the one that doesn't smell, so that doesn't affect my chickens. So yeah, I believe it won't. But anyway, the doom is finished, so you need to get another one. What I want to talk about is the cost, as I was saying, and then something took me away when I was talking about farmers not sharing their chicks number or the cycle, that the number of the chicks that they put in their house. I don't know the reason behind that. Maybe someone can share with me why most farmers not sharing their numbers. I've been looking for this thing for my life. Why a lot of farmers are not sharing their numbers in terms of how much or how many they're doing. Maybe they are afraid of the theft, because people do steal, chief. People do steal. Maybe they're afraid of that, but I don't know. So we bought one box of chicks, which a box carry around 100. So it means that inside you find 100 day-old chicks. So the cost was 1.2. We bought 3 boxes, which amounted to 3,600. So the total cost of our day-old chicks that we have in here alone, it was 3,000. Yeah, it was 3,600. So it was 3.6k chicks alone. Not talking about feed here, talking about chicks only. You see that when we say that farming is expensive, we are not lying. Imagine taking 3.6. Could have bought myself a nice t-shirt of diesel for the successful living. Yeah, but anyway, that's how much I have spent on day old chicks alone. I hope most of you have been asking this question. Today you got it to be answered. If you've been watching this video up to this far, please do us a favor. Press that like. If you've been subscribed, please subscribe. We know you guys don't like to subscribe, but I don't know why I need to tell you this every day. So subscribe, like. You guys watch my videos up to this far, but you don't like. Please like that video right now. What else? I'm stopping. So another cost, it was starter. So in this cycle we use 2 brand of starter, and I'll tell you why I use two brand of starter. So if you've been watching my channel for the past few months or for the past of the whole of last year, I've been vocal about Nova. So I've been buying Nova feed a lot. If you've been checking my content, I've been using Nova feed, and one of the reasons was that Nova came to my hometown or my province. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, they opened their depot in Polokwane, and then that's where I was getting the feed from. And one of the reasons why I was buying from them is because they were cheap. Last year they were cheap, like they were very, very, very cheap. You know when something is cheap and you're like, and it was cheap and it was also good. Not just cheap, also good. So I decided to start using their brand. So we bought the first starter. We got 2 bags actually. So in this cycle we used 3 bags of starter. So we bought 2 bags from Nova and 1 bag from Rosgo. So this is the reason why I bought 2 bags from Nova and 1 from Rosgo. So by the time I went to town to buy the bags, I didn't have enough money. So I only had money to buy 2 bags, because I was still waiting to sell from the other cycle so that I can have money to fund this cycle. Yeah, that's how it works. So I had no money to buy 3 bags at a go. I bought 2 Nova, and then Nova increased their prices. This is why the reason why I didn't end with 3 bags. So they increased their prices by 50 rand plus VAT. So imagine, on that 50 rand, there's VAT gonna be added, which is 3%. And now our government wants to increase the price of VAT, the percentage or whatever of VAT. So you can imagine where we are going as farmers. We're gonna have a very difficult and crazy year if you think about it. So now the first bags were around 400 and wait for it. So the first 2 bags actually made a note here for this things. Oh yeah, okay, it was 489, the first 2 bags. So each 489 is for each, not both. So each of them it was 489, and then we ended up buying 2 bags, which amounted us to 978, and then 978 rand. We then bought another bag of starter to finish the cycle, because for you to raise 100 chicks you need 1 bag of starter. So for 200 you need 2, for 300, which means you're gonna need 3 bags of starter. So we ended up buying another one, but the last one we got it from Rosgo. So there was a shop that I used to buy things from, it's called Angel Feeds, but now they have collapsed. So the businesses collapsed, the shops, they've been closed for some time now, and then this other company went and reopened the shop but with a new brand. So I went to buy from them. So I bought a Rose Grow Top Fly. Probably you guys know Rose Grow Top Fly. If you don't know Rose Grow Top Fly, this is Rose Grow Top Fly. If you've been following me on my channel for a very long time, you know that I used to buy Rose Grow a lot. I used to love Rose Grow until they became too expensive and I ran away. So with farming, there's no loyalty in here. Don't farm with loyalty. You don't use loyalty in farming. We farm with the best price. if you're giving me a best price, I'm your client. This thing of I'm gonna be loyal to the brand. At this part, nigga. In farming, it doesn't work like that. As long as the brand is good, they can give you what you want, and you are satisfied with the product. You go for it. Don't say I'm gonna stick to this kind of brand because I love this. I love Epol. They have nice bags. Or I love Feedmaster. No, even if they're expensive, I'll still use Feedmaster. You switch to an alternative, chief, and that's how you win. Because if you stick to one thing, you won't win. You end up actually losing a lot of money. You know that the 10 rand wood shaving, it's funny that the wood shaving is always different. So I have like 2 or 3 categories of wood shaving here, guys. I'm not sure if you guys are aware or you can see what is happening here. So I have 2 or 3 categories of wood. I have this one, and I have this one. So I have 3 categories of wood shaving in one place. So I get this for 10 rand where they manufacture doors. That's why you see that I have different types, because I buy this one from this ones, and you'll find that here I can only source 5 bags. I have to move to the other side where I can source maybe 3 bags, and then I move to the other side where at least I can source another 5 or 6 bags. So yeah, there's no loyalty as well in that game of getting these wood shavings from where we get them. So I get them in Makwala, not Makwala, Mortality. So from the city or the mother of rain city, whatever they call it. Yeah, so I get it from the Agribusiness. You've seen quite of some of my videos, me enjoying myself on those roads in the Mortality district. So wood shaving, we got it for 10 rand. So far we have used about 4, because remember we are focusing on this side of production, not this side. This side is another thing, that side. So when I'm saying this another thing, it's gonna be one thing, but it's now cost being added after 2 weeks. So this cost being added after 2 weeks. We have opened 3 bags here, so it means that we have added 30 rand. But now we're gonna be focusing on starting from there, going that side. So another things that we bought we used 4 bags that side, which amounted us to 40 rand for wood shaving. And then what else did we actually account for? I've spoken about feed. So the total cost of feed, it was 1,425. So the top fly, we got it for 445 rand, and then remember that the other one, which was normal, we got it for 489. So you can see the difference is huge. So I'm saying, as a farmer, just try to actually go for the best price. Don't be loyal to anyone, because they're not loyal to you too. When they increase their price, they don't think of you. So you must also not be loyal to anyone, but to your customers. Okay, so now we have day-old chicks, we have starter, we have wood shaving. So these are the only 3 things that I've used in this sector so far. Previously, I used to put stress pack inside my drinkers and and stuff, but I've stopped using stress packs. I just said I just want to farm with water and feed. That's the only thing I'm gonna give to my chicken. So starting this cycle, if you've checked the video, there was no yellow thing inside the water. If you've seen the video where I was placing these chickens in, so there was no yellow thing inside the water. It was only pure water. So I never used stress pack again. Since the beginning of this year, I never used stress pack. Even last year December, the last cycle that I did, we didn't use stress pack. The first cycle I did this year, no stress pack. So from now on, going until I'm not gonna be using stress pack anymore. It's me. I'm not saying don't use it. A lot of people try to think what I'm saying, they need to apply it. It's me. It's what I prefer. It's what I want to experiment. So that's why I always tell people that for me to experiment things, they cost me money. I don't know what if I'm not doing this and I lose the whole batch of my cycle. It means I've lost money. So every time I take risk with my own money. I'm not being sponsored by anyone. You guys are the ones who sponsor me by watching and subscribing, liking my videos, and then not skipping the ads. That's how I got to make money. But anyway, this is the chicks that I'm talking about. So these chickens that you see in here, they didn't use any stress pack. No stress pack was used. Nothing. Only feed and water. And look how healthy they are, how happy they are. And it's a very nice experiment that I'm having with them. 300 of them, and yeah, that's all we have. So now, talking about the total cost for the first 2 weeks of raising this chicken, it was around 5,063 rand. So that's the amount of money that I've spent so far in this cycle. You can imagine, guys, spending the whole 5,000, and then it happens one day that your chicken dies. Look at this one, small, ne? Look, that's why I'm always saying that chickens don't grow the same. So look at this one. Still looks like a day-old chick. It still have the yellow feathers that on its whole body. It's like it's on their first week. These guys, they give us rubbish chicks, baba. They just mix, it's mixed masala here. They give you everything. They give you grade A, they give you reject, they give you grade B. As you guys always say, which one is grade A, grade B? Look how big this one is. This one. Look how big it is. Look at this one. Look how big it is, this one. You see it? Some are big, some are small, some are medium. That's what I'm saying. As a small farmer, they give you everything. But anyway, we are done with increasing the space here. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be getting some water to actually refill the drinkers. I see now they're really out of water. And then we're also going to get in some feed for our chicks. So now let's go get a bag of grower. Maybe we should get 2 or maybe 1. No, let's get 1. I'll try to create space and then put like 4 bags in here. So the grower we're gonna be using rose brew. No, not rose brew. We're gonna be using Nova for the grower. So yeah, let's go get the grower now. For me it's labor intensive, you guys. Here I am pushing 100 kg. 50 plus 50, 100. I'm tired. Anyway, let's continue the work of the day. So I decided to come with 2 bags so that I reduce the work of going there and taking the feed and coming back. So I stored the feed on the other side. So yeah, we're opening our first bag of grower. Also came with some legs for the feeders. We still have legs for drinkers or drinkers that uses legs. But if you've checked in here, I've used bricks is because the feeders that I normally use, the ones that have legs, they're on the other house, and I haven't cleaned them up or washed them and disinfected them, so I cannot use them in this house. So I'll have to sort out the mess in that house first. So I'm also going to be cleaning the other house today. We've sold out about few days back, or a week. I think it's about a week now since we have sold out from the other house. So we had a very, very fast sales. So now we just want to assemble these things and then put feed. So this is our feeder. I love these big feeders. Like they take 20 kg each. So if you have this big one and then one small feeder, you have the whole of 50 kg taken in a day or at a go. So probably from now, this chicken, I think they're gonna eat a bag of grower for about maybe let's say they will eat a bag of grower for about 3 days. I will check it with you. So today's Wednesday, yes. So let's put some legs on this one as well. So today's Wednesday, ne? I want you to calculate with me. So these chicks turned 2 weeks actually yesterday. So today means that they are 2 weeks and 1 day old. So let's see how many days will it take for them to actually consume a bag of grower. I want you to calculate it with me. So tomorrow we're gonna come and check if they've finished this 50 kg feed in just 3 days or 2 days or a day. Yeah, so we'll calculate how many bags does chicks consume. But I think it's 3 days. I think this one is gonna last us for 3 days, and then once they are 3 weeks old, it takes 2 days for them to chow 50 kg. No man, I'm calculating based on 100 and this is 300. I'm calculating it based on 200 and this is 300. So it's gonna be maybe 2 days and a half day. And as they grow, they may consume this in a day. Yeah. Disadvantage of growing large numbers, it's money. You need to have a lot of money. So I remember at some point we did was 800, and we were using I think 2 bags a day. Yeah, I forgot, but I think it was 2 bags a day. That's why I'm afraid of doing large numbers. Hey, they want you to have money. They want you to have money. So let's get this thing's heavy. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of using a bucket or something to carry the feed and put them inside these other feeders. I don't wanna lift those feeders from there and put them here and then take them back. Now let's get this drinker to be useful for now. Since it's here useless, so we're gonna do this very quickly. I don't wanna be lifting those drinkers, they're heavy. So if you can fill one drinker, one feeder, then we can easily carry the bag and refill with the bag. Yeah, so the bag is no longer heavy. We can carry it and refill it. Now you know this thing of not having a cameraman, you have to switch the camera, turn with the camera. Hi, you guys must sponsor me and buy that. I saw that this other tripod, yeah, I think it's from Apple Store. They call it DJ what. You can actually move around and then it follows you. If you guys can get me that one, I'll be much happy. It will make my work simple now. Now I don't need to hold the phone, turn with the phone. I just plug and play. From today, they are getting grower feed. Some people always say that their chicken don't eat, like they take time to adjust to grower. And they will ask what should they do for their chicks to eat. What I normally advise people is to buy. So even with you guys know that starter it's crumb. So the starter feed is soft, is crumb, and then the grower is pilot. So but there is a grower which is also crumb. So you can buy the crumb grower instead of using the pilot grower. Then after a week you can switch to the pilot grower, since now your chicken will have been grown and ready for them to consume the feed that you want them to consume. But anyway, Let's put this one. Yes. Hey, these things are heavy. Now we are increasing the space. See, now I'm saying you guys must get me that tripod. So now I need to move around with the phone, showing you what I'm doing. Yeah, so now we're moving the space from here to here. The space increased. Taking you out of here, putting you here. Balance the things. Hey, you guys always asking me the kind of music that I play. Where do I get these songs? The songs are produced by my younger brother, guys. People want my exclusive music. So if you want to listen to this music, you must always be on the channel to listen to the tracks. So they're only exclusive to this channel. So, and I don't think the guy is planning to release them. So unfortunately. And some tracks, I'm the only one who have them so far. He lost some of the tracks. So all the music that I play belongs to this channel. So I don't have copyright issues. Because when you use other people's music, YouTube will strike you with copyright. So the music's exclusive to my channel. Maybe we should do an album. Makwala Agri music album. Because wow. Hey, we're having a banger music on the channel. People always complain about me using good music on the channel. But anyway, I'm a good listener of deep house, so I love deep house a lot. So that's why most of the music that plays here is deep house. I always love listening to FKJ Mesh, and then the FKJ from Europe. That guy, I once attended this concert in Joburg and the ticket was around 700. Yeah. Now they look happy. Oh, what are we gonna be doing now? I even forgot. We need to turn the bedding here. So let's take this feeder over here for now, and we turn the bedding. We're also gonna take these drinkers out. We turn the bedding, and then I think we need to take this bedding out and put new fresh bedding here because it's kind of wet, this bedding, and I don't like the way it smells. But yeah, we'll see. But I think I'm gonna need to take it out, but not today. I'm kind of tired now. I still have a lot of work to do, and this is just half of the work that I'll be doing here. I still need to clean the other house. So right now, what we are here to do is actually sort this bedding out. So we're gonna be turning the bedding out in this house just now. This is what you do in order to keep your bedding fresh for a very long time. So if you let it be, if you don't turn it every day when it comes to your house or every 2 days, they will develop some ticks that you won't be able to turn. So when we're talking about ticks, these are things that we turn a break so that the moisture in it can dry off. So you have a fresh bedding that will last for a very long time. So when I'm doing this, I'm trying to break these cakes so that the moisture in it can dry off. So we have a dry bedding. So a dry bedding means that we won't have a very bad smell in the house. So sometimes that bad smell that we have in a chicken house, and where people will complain, say, hey, don't your neighbors complain about the smell in your chicken house? My neighbors even forget that I'm selling chicken sometimes, because they don't have issues of the smell that comes from their houses and stuff. So yeah, you must try always keep your house clean and moisture free from the bedding. Simply means that you're gonna have very wonderful Wonderful second. I hope the mortality that we had, it was the end of it, because losing chickens after 2 weeks, it's suspicious. You have to now invest into getting the reason why your chicken are dying after 2 weeks. So if you're having mortality within the first 2 weeks, you don't need to stress. You don't need to be spending money into buying medication. And by the way, I don't buy medications. If you guys seen my last video, sorry. If you guys seen my last video last year where we had serious crisis of mortality, I'm sure you guys can tell that I was not panicking. I didn't even try to source any. I didn't even try to source any medication for them. I just let them be the way they are. So now we are done with. Look, this is the reason I'm saying chicken love fresh bedding. They are all over here. They left that side. They all came here. Fresh bedding. This is scratching it, trying to see if they can eat something from the bedding. But otherwise, now it's time to give them some water. Let's go get some water for our chickens. Guys, I'm tired. I need help. Someone come assist me. You'll learn for free. This is how my this looks nice for the thumbnail, on YouTube. Okay, let's go get some water now. You remember, we always feed our chicken clean water. As they say, it's water. It's not water. It's water. It's water. It's water. It's water. It's water. It's water. Let's quickly go get some water, and then we refill the drinkers. I need to make a plan for the other drinker, so this one must come here. Empty bags, they want to be used to carry chicken manure from the other house, and they also be used to carry wood shaving. So these bags, they do a lot of work. Don't throw them away when you have them, just keep them safe. They do a lot of work. We take the chicken manure from the chicken house with them. When you go buy wood shaving, you take them, you buy wood shaving with them. So there's a lot of work that this chicken bags actually do. So I'm going to be taking them to the other house, this empty bags. And I also need to clean this small equipment that we used from the first day. So I've switched, if you guys have noticed, I've switched the drinkers and the feeders after a week because of the growth on our chicken. So I decided to actually switch, because now they were almost at the same level, at the same height as the bigger drinker. So that's why I switched early. Normally I used to switch around this time. Is the time I'll be switching from bigger drinker, bigger feeder to the from small to bigger. So yeah, from small drinker and small feeder to the bigger ones. But now we have switched early after a week. Unfortunately, there's no content for that. But anyway, let's go get some water. So recently I've seen some news. They're saying that there's an outbreak of chicken flu. I remember saying something last year. I'm saying that last year we didn't have an outbreak of some sort when it comes to chickens. And this year we want to have one. If you guys have seen my videos last year, December or towards December, I've said it that we won't have a shortage of chickens last year. So that's why a lot of people had chickens. We didn't have problems with sourcing chicks last year because there was no outbreak. And I said it, this year we're gonna have a huge problem because we're gonna have an outbreak. And someone said that Makwala, you're lying. Recently on the news, they've just said it. In the US, Canada, Brazil, I think they're busy facing that crisis. We saw one farmer here in South Africa saying that they've lost chicks. What, and hey, 200, what. I'm not sure how true the story was, but yeah, I saw it on the news that there's an outbreak of the flu for chicks. And then they're saying that even this one is dangerous because it also harms human beings. I'm not sure how true is this, but I've said it last year that we're gonna have an outbreak this year. And it was just me doing my own analysis and predictions, because it seems like a year. Okay, let me put it this way, and I've said it on that video. I said 2021 we had an outbreak. 2022 there was no outbreak. 2023 we had an outbreak. 2024 there was no outbreak. 2025 we're gonna have an outbreak. Next year we're not gonna have any outbreak. That's what I'm saying. Every year this thing is happening, and if you're not paying attention, you close ala. But anyway, thanks for watching this video up to this far. If you like the content, please subscribe, and if we have any question, leave it on the comment section. Hopefully I will get to reply your comment. But from me, Makwala Agri, we are out in this house. Now we are going to the second house. Thank you for watching this video up to this far. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do them one video or part 1 or part 2, but we'll see with the space that I have on my phone. So, but if this is the end of this video, we just want to say thank you for being with us up to this far. And this is how our chicken in our house looks like. If you still remember the cost, or you want me to remind you how much I've spent so far, it's 5k baby. 5,633 rand was spent in this cycle so far in the last 2 weeks of raising these 300 chickens. Dango.